All right, Crate Club crew, the latest major crate just came in the mail right before Thanksgiving too. So let's pop open this thing and see what we got. What's up guys, Eric here with At Home in the Future, and I'm back with another Crate Club unboxing. Excited about this one. Very rarely ever any spoilers out there for Crate Club. If you're unfamiliar with the subscription, lots of cool tactical gear, survival gear, all sorts of things, knives, gadgets, everything you could imagine. It comes in a few different flavors. So this is their monthly one, the biggest one they offer, which is their major box, and you can also get like a quarterly subscription too. If you want to get this one for yourself, be sure to follow the link on the screen or down in the description. But like I mentioned, very rarely any spoilers for these things. I feel like it's been the same size box maybe the last few months. And I will say that last month's box was probably the best crate we've ever received. So I'm very curious about this. The bar has been set high. So let's open her up. All right, here we go. Seeing some cool stuff. What in the world is that? All right, so let's look at this real quick and then we'll kind of open things up and spread it out, start looking at stuff. All right, so there's your run through of your gear there. We do have some stuff back here too. Okay, let's unload it and we'll go through it. All right, so there we go. Got everything out of the box here. Let's start looking at stuff. There's some interesting things. I haven't seen a case knife here before. I'm still not totally sure what's inside of this because I didn't totally glance at this when I showed it to the camera a minute ago. But let's start going through this stuff. At the top here, we have a range bag bundle 2 with some HLP, some gun salve, and Chemex. All right, that's this guy here. So if you're taking care of your gear, now again, Crate Club tends to go towards the tactical side of things a lot, and this is the first time in a few months I feel like we've actually seen some firearm related stuff. So here we go. We've got some stuff to take care of things, keep things nice and greased up and oiled down and all that stuff. Like I mentioned, we got some solvent. We got some lubricant here. We have some Chemex Nanotech firearms grease. So lots of little goodies for making sure your next day at the range goes smoothly and keeps your gear in tip-top shape and everything. So I'm gonna pop this back in the bag. I guess from all the American flags and stuff on this, this is probably made in the USA stuff. Let's see. Yep, made in the USA. Great for range bags. There's lots of everything that you would need. It also says some of these ingredients are EPA's Safer Choice program, includes ingredients that are USDA bio-preferred. All right. Sometimes the chemicals and stuff they put in all sorts of cleaning stuff can be pretty crazy stuff. So there you go. So that's the first firearm related item. Next up, the wing grip right here, which I guess is this for an AR? Yeah, it says it's a fully ambidextrous, full palm grip. And there you go. That you put on the rail on the front of your firearm. Man, this thing is beefy and grippy. Look at the stuff built into that. Again, USA made there, but an item there that you'll probably really benefit from if that is your sort of thing. So add it to your rifle, or if you don't have a rifle yourself, I mean, you probably should gift that to somebody that's, that has one. So cool. It's always cool to customize that stuff. It's like, you know, battle Legos. I feel like the AR platform, everybody just customizes them to the max. So 2 items there. All right, next up is an item I've actually had my eye on, so I'm super excited about this. So this is from Flextail, and this is one of the tiny pumps. And I've seen people use this sort of thing for camping. It's just this itty bitty little battery powered pump that you can put on like sleeping pads, or if you're blowing up inflatables, if you're at the lake or at the pool even, you know how long that can take. It's always discouraging when your kids see you nearly pass out just trying to blow up a simple raft. But let's pop open the seal to this. I'm super curious. All right, here we go. I don't know if this is charged out of the box or what. Look at this tiny little thing. Okay. I'm losing cables and packages and stuff here out the back of this. All right, so we got our little pump mechanism. It's got a little handle on here too. I'm gonna guess, let's push the button. Oh, it's got a light built into it. All right, so it also serves as a little lantern. That's interesting. So you got all your different inflation hoses and valves and all that stuff that comes with it. To be honest, I saw how to get the light on, but I'm not sure exactly how to get the pump itself on. But I'm super excited about this. Like, what a cool little product to have in your go bag or in the glove box of your car that could solve a lot of problems. Very interesting little gadget there. Really excited to try that out. Cool. That's from Flextail. Only weighs 96 grams. Has a built-in magnet, has a vacuum mode, a lantern mode. Gosh, I guess can it vacuum up stuff too? I don't know. All right, that's a cool gadget. Can't wait to play with it. Next up, from HFM Farm, we actually have, is this one of the first snacks we've had in Crate Club? I think maybe we've had coffee or something before, but like full on, like actually eats it snack. Some jerky, farm jerky, made in the USA. I don't see a flavor or anything. OG A1, maybe it's A1 like the steak sauce. All right, that looks yummy. All right, we're going to try that after the video. That's nice and exciting. All right, keeping the party going here from Benchtop, we have one of maybe the most ridiculous items. Sorry guys, this made me laugh the second I saw it. Some coasters, but they are multi-tool drink coasters. Let's pop this out. All right, so you're not going to experience this. I'm going to fast forward this in the video, but I basically had to destroy this package to get this stuff out. I don't know why that didn't want to come out. Let me snap these little cables. All right, so there are 2 of them. So you know those times when you're sitting there drinking your Coke Zero and you put it on your coaster and you think, man, I wish this thing could do more. Yeah, I don't either, but this thing, it's got a ruler on it. It's got inches and centimeters, a butterfly wrench, little flathead stuff, wire cutters, an eyeglass thing, box opener, bottle opener, a cutter, a screwdriver, and it's also a coaster. I find myself racking my brain about this. Now, in the scope of a box like this, where you're getting all the value from all this other stuff, it's not something to complain about at all, but it more or less, I don't know, it just gives me a good laugh. I guess keep it in your tool shop or on your workbench or something if you have a little beverage out there with you while you're doing stuff. I'm probably going to sit these out in the living room though and just see how my wife reacts. Oh man, okay, that may be the funniest item I feel like I've ever received in any subscription. I just kind of can't get over it. So there you go, some benchtop coasters here. It says 22 total tools. That's pretty funny, 2 ounces per coaster. Okay, there you go. So that is definitely an item. Next up is whatever's inside this big thing. It looks like we have a tactical gun cleaning mat. Let's open this up. All right. Wow. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it back into this later on. Let's see. All right, so we've got a big neoprene mat here. Looks like a whole breakdown. Is that the AR platform? Yeah, AR-15. You have this giant mat for clean your guns, of course, but if you have knives or any of that other stuff, really is this cool design going all the way down it. So as far as mats go, that's a big one. It's very thick and padded, extra padding, which is always nice for these things, just in case you drop some stuff. You don't want to bend anything. Again, it's your workshop. You kind of got it all decorated with this box. You've got those coasters and now you've got this mat too. So, all right, I dig that. Pretty neat. Have to admit, I'm a little more interested in this knife right here. So we've got a case knife. I'm gonna put this over here on the side. We've got this case knife and it appears to be a folder. I don't know if it's like a slip joint. Is the Kinzua case knives. All right, so when I think case, I typically think of the old-fashioned style knives, but this has a flipper. Look how thick that thing is. Holy cow. Okay. All right, pretty smooth actually. A big choil there. You know, from just looking at it, the shape of that choil looks a little funky, but actually it's really comfortable. Very thick jimping there on the very thick blade. Distressed stone wash kind of finish on it, which I like. Pretty comfortable. It does have a deep carry clip. Big frame lock. You got a big notch cut out right there. It actually felt pretty smooth there out of the box. I think after you, there we go. A little more force to my flip there. I do like that it is a thumb flipper. Okay, I'm digging that. Let's see what kind of steel we got. Whoa, okay. This is actually much nicer than I thought. So it's S35VN, which is a super premium steel and kind of catching me off guard because this is probably by far the most valuable thing in this box. Made in the USA, 3.4 inch blade, total close 4.75 inches. It is a little bit bigger, so let's see. I've got this pyrite over here and we've got this Kinzua blade. So just for a little bit of a reference, kind of similar in profile to maybe a Benchmade 940. Something like that. A little bit of a nice drop point on the front. Let's see. Fairly sharp. No, it's not a scientific blade sharpness test there. This is a surprisingly nice one. I didn't know Case even made something like this. Maybe I just lack familiarity with the brand all that much. Again, I always kind of assumed they were old-timey pocket knives typically. But this is a super nice folder, especially S35VN. Looks like the pocket clip is ambidextrous and everything. Okay, great job, Crate Club. This is a heck of a knife. Cool, all right. So that brings us to the end of this month's Major Crate. Crazy knife. We got the awesome inflator that I'm super excited about. We've got our AR-15 gun mat there, kind of the theme this month. We've got a nice grip. We've got a nice range bag bundle for keeping things in tip-top shape. We've got beef jerky, which is not the most ridiculous thing in the box, because the most ridiculous thing is by far these coasters. Oh, there's a sticker down here too. But all right, cool month. Really excited about that knife. Really excited about this inflator. Very, very cool. Again, if you want to get the subscription for yourself, you can follow the link on the screen or down the description and use that to save yourself some money. But Crate Club's kind of on the roll. Last few months have been some really cool stuff. That's it for this video. As always, if you dug the video, be sure to hit the like button because it helps the channel out a ton, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. We'll see you next time.